Hello and welcome. I am making a quick tutorial video here to show you how I get some of my screenshots. So as you can see right here, we are in replay mode. I just did a little loop-de-loop around Bristol. This is generally how I take screenshots for my paint schemes. If you hold down Control and the F12, the function key F12, it will bring up this camera edit little display box over here on the right hand side of the screen. From here you can edit the cameras. You can go TV1, TV2, 3. You can go through all the different cameras you have available to you, and you can edit them. If you have a group of cars or you want to get an individual shot, you can use this drop down here and it will try to frame up the car or the group that you are running in. If you're wanting to do some of the more artistic shots, I usually go to static mode. You can zoom all the way out, and this is going to give you kind of basically where the camera is physically stationed at. You can move the offset X, that's just kind of forward backwards. The Y is going to go right to the left, and then Z is up and down. Then when you get to the orientation down here, the Y and the P, those are more pivot. It stays in a fixed position, but you can pan to the right or to the left. Same with the P, up and down. Instead of actually raising or lowering the camera angle, you are simply pivoting it. And then the R is to rotate, as such. So you can basically put the camera anywhere you want here. And come way over here, and I can go at car. It'll reposition it to point right at the car, and then you can zoom in from there. Another option is static field of view, which is a little bit better if you want to have a fixed camera. That's almost more for camera work for broadcasts and such, as opposed to screenshots. But this will keep the camera more into focus instead of trying to zoom in or out on the car. Because for example, if I have it on zoom and in a static position, then as the car drives away, you see the camera will kind of automatically zoom itself in or out. So if you just want it to stay in a fixed position, go to static, and as long as the car is on the track, because you can hear the engine revving, then the camera will stay in the same spot. Another function you can use is if you have this camera edit box open, you can hold down Control and Z, Control Z on the keyboard, and what that'll do is that'll let you have free range with your mouse. So you can just move the mouse around, you can look wherever you want to, up, down. Left mouse click will zoom in like so. You can zoom all the way in if you want to, and the right mouse will zoom back out. Now the thing that I don't like about this is that, let's say you get an angle you really like here and you want to use that for screenshots. I come down here, as I went through the other side of the track there, now I'm lost. To get out of this, if you get somewhere like this where you've gone through the track and you kind of lose your orientation a bit, just hit the escape key. It'll center you back up where the camera is naturally positioned. But as I was saying, if you get a camera view that you really like and you want to use it, as far as I know, there's not a way to actually lock it in once you've found it using the mouse. You have to go back out and then you say, okay, I like that where I was. I have to try to manually create it with the values in the X, Y, Z boxes. So that's how I do that. It gives you a lot of autonomy to kind of move around and find some cool pictures. As far as replay settings, I go in, I have pretty much everything pretty high on my video settings. For actually racing, I have 2048 car textures. I have compression turned off in the INI file. And then going to replay, I just have everything pretty much maxed out except for the Q. This will eat up a lot of resources. Excuse me, that'll eat up a lot of resources on your computer, and it makes the replay run pretty laggy. So for some real nice pictures, you can ramp it up if your PC will handle it, but I generally go back down so that it doesn't make the replay itself choppy. So that's really about all there is to it. So get in there and have some fun.